Hello and welcome. It's Pnddya here, and thank you for watching my channel. And in today's video, I thought I'd share this, so I've literally just jumped on to do this video. I've been sitting here in the glorious sun, although it's very, very cold outside, but I'm sitting here in the sunroom, and I was reading this, The Power of Awareness, which I study every single day. And I came across something that I was reading, and I think this really deserves a recording so that it can help you to manifest your desire quickly and to get a better understanding, actually. So that's why I've jumped on. So this is the thing that I thought was really interesting. It says, everything depends on your attitude towards yourself. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. For that attitude alone is the necessary condition by which you realize your goal. So what is attitude? What is the real meaning of attitude? If you look it up in the Oxford Dictionary, then it gives you a different reason to what actually attitude is. And I learned this 9 years ago through studying a personal program which I invested in. And of course, now that I teach my clients, attitude is a composite of three things: your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Okay, so whatever you're thinking is what you're going to be feeling, whether that's positive or negative thought. Okay, because it all starts off with a thought first. That is going to create a vibration. All right, so that's going to create your feeling. And then because of that feeling, whatever that feeling is, whether it's a good feeling or a bad feeling, you're going to move into action. So thoughts, feelings, actions, right? So if it's a good feeling, if it's a positive feeling, of course, your body's going to move you into a positive action step to take. If it's a negative feeling and you're not feeling very good about it, then of course you're going to your body is going to move you into a negative action. All right. And that's what attitude is. It's a composite of your thoughts, feelings, and your actions combined. Now, what Neville says in here is, he says, let me just read that bit again. Everything depends on your attitude towards yourself. And that goes back to something that Earl Nightingale used to say, that my attitude towards my life is life's attitude towards me. My attitude towards other people is other people's attitude towards me. My attitude towards myself, which is what Neville Goddard says, is myself's attitude towards me, if that makes sense. So everything depends on your attitude towards yourself. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized. So if you're not affirming to yourself what it is that you really want to be, or the person that you want to become, or the thing that you want, or your goal that you want, if you're not affirming, in the personal growth industry, that's known as auto-suggestion. If you're not auto-suggesting to yourself every single day with discipline, it's not going to happen, because he says that which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. For that attitude alone is the necessary condition by which you realize your goal. So really, it's your attitude towards your goal, your attitude towards yourself, that is going to help you realize it. If you haven't got a great attitude towards your goal, you're not going to realize it. If you haven't got a good attitude towards yourself and the concept of yourself, it's not going to manifest. All transformation is based upon suggestion, and this can work only where you lay yourself completely open to an influence. You must abandon yourself to your ideal as a woman abandons herself to love. For complete abandonment of self to it is the way to union with your ideal. You must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. So basically, you must realize and imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. And if you want a breakdown of acting as if and, feeling with the wish fulfilled, watch my video previous to this, because I explain it in layman's terms, I hope, to help you really understand what is the difference between acting as if and actually living in your wish fulfilled. So basically, you have to convince yourself of the person that you want to become in your mind first, before you will actually see it in your physical world. So for example, Let's say you want to become a really wealthy person. Well, your wealthy person self, your millionaire self, let's just put a figure into it. Let's just say you want to be a millionaire. Well, your millionaire self has to exist in your mind first. You've got to create that person, that image of that millionaire in your mind first. And your millionaire self isn't something that comes when the money comes. Okay, people get this the wrong way around. You know, I'll do it when I have the money. I'll take this action when I have the money. You've got to imagine that you already have the money. You've got to imagine that you already are that person and start taking action from that standpoint. So really, it's a vibration. Remember, vibration is the primary law of the universe. And then when you operate from that frequency, you then match it. And so it's an identity, it's a feeling, it's a consciousness. The version of you actually exists. It might not show up in your 3D world yet, and it might not have shown up, but it definitely exists, because if it didn't exist, you wouldn't want it. And again, go back to my previous video that I did the other day, and you will understand more about consciousness and what Neville Goddard talks about consciousness and how he explains it. And I've given you my version of that. So the version of you exists, one that is, and that you've ever wanted. I hope that helps you. Please comment below. Let me know if it does. And this is really a channel to help you manifest quickly, to help you understand some of the teachings, some of the studies in the books that you're reading, especially stuff that Neville Goddard has written, because he is one of my favorite authors. As I say, this book is the only book that I've really been studying for a very, very long time. 8 years now that I keep going back to this book. I take it everywhere I go, holidays, wherever. Every spare minute I get, I make sure that I'm reading this over and over and over again, just so that I can understand it more, I can help other people understand it, and of course implement what he's saying in here, because this is not just airy-fairy stuff. This stuff works, and you've really got to understand it and implement it to see the results. This is Aalpa, and thank you for watching. Until the next video, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Of course, that just helps to spread the word around. It just helps the channel increase and improve with the valuable content that I can share with you. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so that you are alerted with any new video that I post out. And I'm trying to get new videos out to you pretty much every day or every other day. So do watch out for it. And thank you.